Hey guys, welcome to Anastasia Chorna's show. I am Anastasia Chorna and today I would like to talk to you about trends. And no, I'm not talking about the latest diet like ear stapling or the latest fashion staple by Kim Kardashian. No, I'm talking about things that are popular in the United States right now. This question actually came from one of subscribers, which I'm really excited about. So let's dive in. Trend number one is eco-awareness and eco-sustainability. It is not a secret that we're experiencing a massive global pollution, which leads to greenhouse effect, which in turn leads to global warming. And there's many theories and contributing factors that speak about why this is happening and what to do, but one thing is absolutely clear. Consumerism has been soiling the very planet that we live on. Especially in the past, I want to say decade, brands have been trying to play their part and really step up their game when it comes to being eco-friendly. It somewhat started with eco-shame. For instance, in 2008, it somewhat started with a thing called eco-status, which basically meant that if you were wealthy, you were able to afford to be eco-friendly. For instance, it started with Tesla coming up with their Roadster model in 2008, which cost $100,000. Not everybody was able to afford that, right? Another example, in 2016, ADIDAS came up with a shoe which was made out of plastic recovered from the oceans. They made only 50 pairs of those, and it cost $220. Another example, in 2016, this company, after years of research, came up with a burger substitute, a meatless burger, which they called an impossible burger. It was a huge deal. And in 2016, the very first restaurant in New York City served that burger. Now, they were pricey, so again, not everybody was able to afford that. But since then, this eco-status has turned into eco-shame. Because right now, if you are not on board with amping up your sustainability and being eco-friendly and making changes in your daily life, shame on you, you should hop on board. Just to give you an example of how things have changed, for instance, Tesla's Model 3 has ever since the first model in 2008 has become a mainstream car with the prices starting at $30,000. Another example, since 2016, ADIDAS has actually made more than 11 million of those pairs. The price has gone down and now it's very much available to many people. And the Impossible Burger, which used to be only exclusively available at restaurants, well, you can actually buy that in stores now. So as you can see, things have been changing and there are more and more companies that are coming out almost daily that are eco-friendly. They're making sure that they're not leaving any carbon footprint, that they're recycling, that they're planting trees, that they're recovering plastic from the ocean and cleaning up the waste that has been accumulating by generations at this point. Trend number two, subscription everything. From blood tests that you can order on demand that will tell you exactly what not to eat or where your fourth cousin went to middle school, to subscription boxes of read about everything. From shaving products to ready meals, it's all available right now. A study that was done last year showed that 54% of online consumers is subscribed to at least one subscription box. A lot of them offer this element of surprise where sometimes you don't know what you will get. What's great about those boxes is that you can customize what you are receiving in those boxes most of the times. There's one major drawback when it comes to those, and I've experienced that personally, is that if you forget to cancel your subscription, they do continue charging you, and then you find out later that, oh my god, you have been paying for something you're not necessarily using for a month, because sometimes they don't send it to you unless you like select the products that you want to be sent or whatnot, or you can skip it or it just accumulates in your account until you use that. Yeah, you gotta keep yourself accountable when it comes to subscriptions. The very first subscription box that I had was Shoe Dazzle. So when I found out about Shoe Dazzle, oh boy, I had about 30 pairs of shoes real quick, and I really enjoyed all of them. Another one that I had was Fabletics, for instance, which was sportswear, which I had to cancel because I realized that I don't need that many leggings. And the one that I just couldn't cancel for the longest, I loved it so much, was Ipsy Glam actually. Because they send you these really cute box with some cosmetic products and skincare products. That's what I loved. I didn't know what I would get. I don't know, it was exciting. And then I canceled it because I realized I don't need that much cosmetics. Trend number 3, mental health. I don't know if it's the age of Aquarius that's upon us, or if it's just that the hustle, the extreme hustle of the last decade or so has been slowly burning people out. But the population is awakening to the fact that besides the deadlines and quotas that everybody has to meet, they also have to make their mental health, self-care, and rest a priority. Because otherwise the productivity and overall happiness goes down. Not to mention that suicide rates in this country have been steadily going up. A lot of brands and celebrities and social influencers are raising mental health awareness. Also, a lot of corporate companies provide mandatory training on mental health. Not to mention that some companies, they actually implement change. For instance, Microsoft has implemented 4-day work week instead of the traditional 5-day work week, which has since, well, it amped up their productivity. Trend number 4, online dating. Love will never go out of fashion. Well, nobody canceled procreation either. And you would think that with the pandemic, things would slow down, but nope. Right now with the dating apps, you can continue your search for that special someone, even when you're not allowed to leave the safety and comfort of your own home. There are different dating apps available right now for different categories of people, which is mind-blowing. There are dating apps available in the App Store for Jewish people, for vegans, for black singles, for single people over 50. You name it, it's all available, it's out there, which narrows down your search. Here are some of the most downloaded dating apps. It's Tinder, it's Badoo, Plenty of Fish, Meet Me. All of those apps have over 50 million downloads. It sounds like finding love is so easy. It's not. I tried it. It doesn't work for me. But hey, has to work for somebody, right? You go ahead. Try it. Good luck. Trend number 5, and the last one that we will discuss in this video, is veganism. Veganism, or as I like to call it, veganity, because it just sounds cooler and, well, it's my favorite, has been gaining traction since the 60s, despite the backlash, denial, and bullying from the population, from people and consumer brands. The times when the vegans had to sustain themselves solemnly on French fries, side salad with no dressing, and the never-ending question of, where do you get your protein? Has ended. That time is long gone, because nowadays restaurants have at least 1 or 2 options for vegans, and a lot more which are customizable. Which means that right now vegans don't have to starve themselves when going out to eat with friends. As the menus of the restaurants expand, so do the grocery stores and grocery store aisles. Right now, you see about as many meatless and dairy-free options as the more conventional ones, like dairy and meat. With the expansion of the aisles and the awareness, human consciousness actually expands as well. And when you tell somebody that you're a vegan these days, you do not get that backlash of, plants feel pain when you bite into them. Or something like, what do you even eat if you're vegan? None of that happens anymore. Right now, when you tell somebody that you're a vegan, they're more prone to ask your questions, like genuine questions, to learn more about the lifestyle and the benefits that come with it. Or, at the very least, you will receive acceptance versus the backlash that you would have received even 3 or 5 years ago. I have been vegan for the past 3 years and have been watching the changes happening in the country when it comes to the lifestyle itself. And I have been watching it for the past 6 years because I was curious, and it was just a longer process for me versus an overnight thing. What's really amazing these days is that there are substitutes for right about anything, from burgers to cheese, dozens of brands of oat milk, to substitute cow milk. Another fascinating thing to me is that you don't have to switch your diet to nothing but apples, lettuce, and water when you're traveling in the United States, because even the smallest of the towns in the middle of Wisconsin or Utah will have a grocery store and a couple of restaurants that are vegan friendly. It is spreading, and it's spreading fast. I want to say this is one of the biggest trends out there right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was really informative for you. The request for this video actually came from one of the subscribers, and I really enjoyed doing the research for this video. So, if there's something that you would like me to cover in the future videos, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know if any of these trends translate to your country. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because there's so much more goodness to come. Oh my god. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!